go back.
Nice! Really want to put my logo on that one. You ain't funny. That's not true. Maybe you're just boring as fuck and lame as hell.
Anyways, I'll be taking down some of your videos, but yeah, I just hope you stop.
This is such a good song. Look, I talked about half of these points in the video that I made on her. Wow. Wow, she's such a thought. She put her cat
And I'm
down.
gonna be honest, I think the only way people like this stop is if people like me and my community give them feedback that this is not an okay thing to do. Not attack them.
Wow, Ethan, great moves. Keep it up. Proud of you.
Keem, shut the will you leave Pokimane alone? He's my win and I will end you.
Alright, what? Is he trying to say that you know, Poke fans were attacking Keemstar? When Keemstar... Look, he puts Valkyrie. This tweet fucking sucks and is completely unnecessary. That's a pretty legitimate and reasonable thing to say when Keemstar is rating women based off of their looks and is like, it's just clearly like a misogynistic tweet. Like, that's a pretty reasonable thing to say. Like, this is what I don't get, is he's acting like Keemstar is the victim in this situation. This is how Keemstar stays relevant. He creates drama where he creates a situation that's going to cause drama and cause hate towards him. He acts like the victim in that situation that he started, so he has content for it. Dude, all he cares about is views. So he just creates his own drama to stay relevant. The dude just doesn't give a fuck about what anyone thinks of him. He'll create drama, he'll attack women, he'll attack anyone, and then play the victim card as if he wasn't the one who started it, or he wasn't the one who did it. So, like, this is just a stupid fucking take right here.
Keem, shut the up. Will you leave Pokimane?
But I hit a little dislike and I say, this not cool. That's how YouTubers work. If they're not gonna work off of morals, they're gonna work off of dislikes and comments.
All right, so obviously if you guys watched the video that I put out, I criticized her and I condemned this action, all right? So if you watched the video, I condemned what she was saying here.
Whatever.
No, I really don't give a shit. If you're a big fan of her, please come at me. Come at me, seriously. Dislike the video and leave a mean comment. It doesn't even do anything.
So, yeah, you're fucking massive, dude. Wow, you're so cool. Ooh, come at me. What are you talking about, man? Shut up.
Dude. Even if Pokimane wants to remove the video, it doesn't change the fact that you're a f***ing loser.
Yeah, great point. Great point. You defend Pokimane, you're a loser. You're a loser. It's a great... Come at me, you loser. Wow, it's really... it's really great points that he's bringing over here.
Pokimane is one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. She plays video games on stream, tries very hard to be funny, reacts to videos, and a lot of people respect her because, in their words, you know, she doesn't really show tits or...
She's charming and interesting to watch in front of a camera. She's attractive, and to my knowledge, she's pretty good at the game she plays.
Let's just get...
Yeah, that's a pretty good summary of her, actually. Him just saying text that disagrees with that doesn't devalue those points, you know what I mean? Like, with that guy, which was a video from a creator called Turkey Tom, what he just said is true. Like, all right? You might not like her for other reasons, but you can't just ignore the fact that what he said is true.
Into it. 80% of Pokimane's streams is just her watching videos, adding actually nothing to what she's watching whatsoever. There's times where she's just straight up eating while watching YouTube.
All right. Guys, I literally talked about this in my video. He just said 80% of her streams are like essentially her just watching other people's content. Let me just pull this up. I know you guys who watched the video have already seen this, but for those of you who haven't, let me just pull up something for a second to just let you guys know here. All right? So he says that 80% of her streams are just her watching other people's videos, which is just not true if you look at this, all right? She streams for probably 4 to 5 hours every single day, and maybe 1 to 2 hours of that is her doing just chatting, where she's most likely watching other people's streams or whatnot. But as you can see, majority of her streams are her actually playing video games. The majority of the stream is her either playing Valorant or some other video game, and she usually just starts the stream with just chatting. So he's just not true. Like, this just isn't true. He's just wrong. And this is the problem I have with these types of videos. You don't have to like Pokimane. You can have your own opinion on Pokimane. That's fine. But don't take your biased opinion and then just try to fit your narrative around it. All right? Do the research. And if the research doesn't fit your opinion or the narrative for your video, then just don't put it in and try to find something else that does. All right? This is a factually incorrect statement, okay? It's just not true. But he just says it, and now everyone's gonna believe it.
People donate to her, which, if people want to be that sad, fair enough. But it's a little bit funny when you take into account that even though she does this shit all day, at the same time behind the scenes, she actively tries to censor the internet. And by the internet, I mean anything negative about her. People have made videos about her, and she's copyright strike them. The list.
Okay, whoa. Yeah, she's copyright struck people who, you know, steal her content. All right, the only time in which she has falsely copyright strike someone was the Bo Black situation, which they have since, well, for a while they had it resolved until they had some sort of petty beef on it, Twitter or whatever. Like, I don't need to talk about some petty beef, but she apologized for it and they moved on, all right? And she explains that the only other times that she copyright strikes or claims videos is when they're clearly just over-sexualizing her and stealing her Twitch clips to just make their own compilation videos without adding any sort of without transforming it in any way. So, like, you can't, that's just not true again. It's just not true. So my standards are that you have to have proof and evidence for the claims that you make. That's how you get through high school. That's how you get through university. That's how you get through life. It's only on YouTube when these fucking commentary channels can pander to these edgy kids who don't know better, is where, like, people can just make these claims and thrive and then just call you a simp without, like, actually having any evidence or any proof or being able to articulate or actually defend the claims that they make or the claims that other people make.
I was like, is this something that I can take down? Because, like,
Jay, you're a feminist? Yeah, I believe in equality amongst genders. That's literally the definition of feminism, all right?
Is this something that I can take down? Because, like,
I'm a Jay Rutto simp. Thanks, Rodzi.
Like,
Appreciate it.
A lot of annoying shit from it at the time. And I mean, understandably so, is something that we put out on the internet, so I get that. But I was like, maybe if we, like, kill this whole drama to be over. Yeah.
Here's a sick clip of her taking down someone's video live while also fucking with them at the same time.
Trending clips and then like edit it and like give credits to the other YouTubers.
Again, I've made all of these points in my video already. Dude, yeah, she's criticizing this guy, and maybe you can call it a little hypocritical because she, you know, reacts to videos on stream, but this guy was using her body to clickbait kids and over-sexualizing her without her consent. If that's okay, then why can't we just sexually harass women anywhere? You know what I mean? Like, this guy was stealing her clips and using her body to clickbait people. Yeah, obviously she's gonna take that down. It's her content. It's not transformative content in any way, and it's disgusting. All right, like, my God.
Waiting for the viewer, like if you do a bunch of Fortnite streamers react to something and you
time like
again, just, you know, cherry picking clips of her eating on stream, which, like, every streamer does. XQC has already reacted to this video, and we might go over it, but, like, I talk about XQC in my video, how no one considers him to be a reaction streamer who just steals other people's content, even though he actually, based on our streams more just chatting per month than Pokimane does. But no one calls him a reaction streamer or you know, someone who steals other people's content on stream or whatnot, even though he, by their standards, does it more.
find
put it together.
clips and trending clips and then like edit it and like give credits to the
Yeah, the dude that's working out of a sweatshop in some random third world country that's going to Twitch, sorting by the most popular clips, and then just taking them all and putting them into a video is doing more editing than Pokimane.
Wait, did he just say that guy works in a sweatshop in a third world country? Is that what he said? That's so fucked up, man. Like, I don't get why people like Leafy. Like, Leafy anywhere else besides YouTube would be just ostracized. Like, he wouldn't be accepted. because you can't do what he does in like a workplace or in schools or in like university or college or anywhere other than YouTube. Like the shit, you can't do the shit that he does. Hold on, let me go on Twitter for a second here. Like, look at this tweet right here. What, dude? Why are you using the N-word, dude? Why? What is wrong with you, man? Like, you're just blatantly being racist at this point. Why does he freely use the N-word like it's okay? Like that's just something acceptable and he's allowed to do. What? And people like love it. 30,000 likes. Like people love it. It's ridiculous. It's insane to me. Like, if you go down what's good, like this is people should not be taking this guy seriously at all. Look at how up his tweets are. Like this is just racism. You can't just say the N-word like that. That's so messed up, man.
Encouraging your kind of behavior, because imagine all content creators just ran around picking on and attacking other people's fans. Like, I understand that we can put up with a lot of shit, but most people don't know how to deal with that kind of thing.
Cool irony. She talks about the viewers and her concern for them, aka you right there. Hello. She talks about how you guys can't take a joke, but her and Keemstar, they can.
Was she not in that clip talking about how Keemstar like attacks smaller channels or like people in general, like on Twitter and whatnot? Because like, yeah, most people who have like a large following have to become accustomed to the amount of hate that they get, for sure. But like for me, if I were to get hate on the level that Keemstar gave me, it'd be rough. You know, I probably would be able to take it, but it would definitely be rough. You know what I mean? Because I don't have a fan base or a viewer base to help support me in the way that it's not equal to the amount of people that would come and hate me. You know what I mean?
Even though she was going to her legal team trying to see if she could remove videos. That's pretty funny, dude.
Yeah, okay, again, that was a mistake, all right? And it was a bad one, something she should be criticized for, but she's apologized, and she hasn't done it since. She hasn't tried to copyright strike or you know, file false copyright claims or whatnot. You know what I mean? So yeah, you should criticize her at the time, but it was 2 years ago, and she hasn't done it since. All right, you could say the It's a Gundam situation is her trying to silence people, whatever. It's not the same as that situation. It's different. So if you want to specifically bring up copyright strikes and go into your legal team, she did that once in 2018. Oh my god.
Again, Keem, do better. Have a good day.
The word hypocrite is definitely not good enough. Whatever the word is that makes her get canceled, that's the one I want to go with. What is that word?
And this is the thing, bro. These edgy content creators who keep making videos and talking about how cancel culture is horrible is now asking people to cancel Pokimane. What is he's talking about hypocrisy while he is being a hypocrite. He's talking about Pokimane being a hypocrite, which in actuality makes him a hypocrite because he's going and supporting cancel culture. What are you talking about, man?
That's a good question.
It's not that I like am sitting here trying to defend Pokimane because I'm a f***ing white knight. It's more that I just don't like people like this. It's not that I'm a huge Pokimane fan. It's that I don't like people like this. Their points are like just horrible and a lot of the time misogynistic and a lot of time hypocritical as well, like right here.
Just gonna go with fucking idiot.
To be fair, I actually can't believe anyone would sponsor these shenanigans. Like, what? And I will say, for this company to sponsor a video that's literally 20 minutes of talking shit about me?
Bro, she's straight up trying to Karen anyone that doesn't make a video supporting her.
Really want to put my logo on that one. Do better.
So after she ended up getting some shit, she ended up apologizing.
I can admit I made a mistake. I just wish like the process of making a mistake, having people tell you, realizing it, and then owning up to it and doing better was a little bit easier on the internet,
people
which might be a lot to ask, but it's like I kill this.
Whatever, man. Moving on.
So when she says like, oh, I wish the process was a little bit easier, she means, okay, if you're gonna give me constructive criticism, give me a chance to better myself. Don't just continually hate me and whatnot, which is fair enough. But yeah, maybe that expectation is too high because most of these people are kids on the internet. So yeah.
redeeming qualities and is not funny at all.
All right, like this. Yeah, wow, great fucking cherry picked point here, man. Like, you just cherry picked a clip of her. I guess.
Hee hee.
Announcement to make. Oh my god!
I get. Like,
I would rather.
This is stupid. All right, let's see what he says here.
Did you hear it?
I would rather donate $5,000 to Alinity than $50 to Pokimane. I'd watch Jake.
Good for you, man. No one cares. Like, why does this matter? No one gives a fuck. Like, if you're gonna present this video as fact and not just your opinion, but something that people should take as fact and people should use to criticize Pokimane, why is this point valid?
Paul vlogs before Pokimane. I'd watch before Pokimane. I think I'd watch anything on YouTube before Pokimane. Her stream is shit. I'd rather watch Alinity.
What? It's better than this video, in my opinion, which is just what you're saying. But at least I acknowledge it. You know what I mean? I acknowledge the fact that it's my opinion and that other people can have a different opinion. I acknowledge the fact that my opinion isn't the fucking law and everyone has to have the same thoughts and beliefs as me. You know what I mean? This is just
cats on stream, and I'm not talking about vodka or anything like that. I'm talking about like with a knife, then watch Pokimane stream, and I'm not joking about that whatsoever. People keep having.
I'm gonna have to take that out of the video because that's the reason why. You know, Leafy's tweeting some shit out about like, oh, YouTube's trying to silence his video. They're shilling for Pokimane. Pokimane is working with YouTube to silence his video, and that's why it was age restricted. It's like, no, it's because you just said that. You talked about Alinity. Cats. No, I wonder why it was age restricted.
This idea than being sarcastic all the time when I'm being dead serious. If you're Alinity's #1 fan, I have more respect for you as a human being than if you're a fan of Pokimane. There's nothing else.
That's great, Leafy. I really care. And if you're Leafy's #1 fan, I have less respect for you than if you're a Pokimane fan. Like, it just uses logic against him. It's very easy. It's very easy to just use this dumb logic against him because Leafy is not an intellectual. He's not smart. He's dumb. So all of his points can easily be rebutted.
More to add.
Oh my god. I remember when I first started playing Sage, I need to do some sort of a reenactment. Hold on. So this is my dead teammate, and I'm like out of range here. And then here, I can start doing this shit. You know when you want to do her ultimate, you start doing this shit.
What's this point
So
here?
I'm like, oh wait, okay.
Like, she's talking about Valorant. And she was right. When Sage first came out, it was hard. Like, you had to be super, super close to people to revive. Like, this is like, what is wrong with this clip? You know what I mean? Like, you clearly don't even know the context behind the clip.
Press the ultimate. Can you revive yet? Can you revive? Hello? Can you revive? Can you revive?
And me. Hold up. Into PC games when I was like 13. Yikes. I should not have known
Loud
that
music.
meant.
Wow. Yeah. You're so cool.
I cannot believe the amount of people.
Nearly every single titty streamer on Twitch is more funny than Pokimane. Even the ones that are speaking
Nearly every commentator on YouTube is funnier and better than Leafy. Again, just use his logic against him. You could just say that and, you know, it's just dumb. You know what I mean? Like, actually provide real value to your video. Don't just say dumb stuff like this. You know what I mean?
Russian and shit. Copyright claims exist all over YouTube, but most of the time they just claim the video, so the video stays up and they take the money. So why would Pokimane actually take down videos? Well, if there's one thing that I've learned while watching her streams and watching how she reacts to criticism and whatnot, it's that Pokimane has this image that she's trying to maintain, and she's really trying to maintain that image. And the image is that she is not a titty streamer.
I took down a guy's video.
Yeah, I wonder why she doesn't want to, because she isn't one. I mean, the general consensus amongst most rational people is that she doesn't try to flaunt her body or, you know, like over-sexualize herself. So yeah, I wonder why she doesn't want to be called one. I wonder why she doesn't want to be called a Twitch thought, seeing as how it's a derogatory term that people use to put down women on Twitch. What are you talking about? How is this a point, man? Really? She cares about her image and her brand? No way. So does almost every single big streamer.
Oh, and because of that, I'm like a Twitch thought. And just to call me a thought. Was it worth it? And then 17,000 people thought that that was a cool thing to do. Nice! Oh, is this a video where some random dude behind a VR machine calls a girl a thought for 20 minutes?
Dude, that isn't her. Of course not. No matter what, they can't see her as a titty streamer because her entire, like, image is built on this idea of respect. And she is not that person that if you donate $30 to her, she's gonna run around and bend over on stream. She's actually much worse. There's no fucking comparison at all.
How? What? He just says it and people are like, yes! Leafy's right. How? What do you mean? That's his point. She's worse than that. That's it. What are you talking about? This is what I mean. This is a terrible video. Oh my god. Again, I'm not like a crazy Pokimane like fan lord or anything like that. I just don't like this video is dumb. This could be a video on anyone. You know what I mean? But if this is the way he does it, it's a horrible video. You don't pick up any points.
This is the part where I try to win a little bit of her fan base over to establish some crossover. Just kidding. If you're a Pokimane fan, I have no respect for you as a human being.
Thank you, Leafy. I'm sure they all care so much about your respect for them.
Oh,
This person quickly pulled out their phone and captured this boulder tumbling down a mountain.
If you
The boulder didn't
edit
hit anyone, and nobody was
videos
hurt.
and actually put effort into it and make it more entertaining for the viewer.
Very close.
Pokimane isn't even attractive.
Okay, this part of the video is just so messed up, man. Like this is like, you can't do this anywhere else in the world except for on YouTube, where you have these 13-year-old edgy kids that are like, yeah, fucking get her, Leafy. Like these fucking incels, man. This is so messed up, just attacking a woman for her looks. And he acts like, I'm not trying to actually be mean. Like, you are.
Really no other way of saying it, she's just not hot, dude. I'm not saying that to fuck with her, I'm not even saying it to fuck with you guys.
Like, any rational person at this point in the video, if they haven't already, would just completely stop watching and leave. Like, you are attacking a woman for her looks in a criticism video. What is wrong with you? How can anyone take this seriously? I'm sorry. Like, if you want to actually bring out legitimate points, that's fine. That's perfectly fine if you have legitimate criticisms about her. There are videos on YouTube that criticize Pokimane that are good. Turkey Tom's video, the Right Opinions video, Fainted's video before it was taken down. But this right here, saying she's bad because she's ugly. Like, guys, this is messed up.
She's just really not hot. The average person on Twitch is more attractive than Pokimane.
The content cop that iDubbbz did on Leafy showed how insecure he is with his own body, and now he's coming out here like 3 years later being like, oh, Pokimane's ugly, blah, blah, blah. This guy is so pathetic, man. This is so pathetic. This just shows, like, he's actually such a misogynist to bring up a point like this. Like, it's not even a point. Just bring something like he hates women. I'm saying it.
Pokimane really doesn't have that going for her so much. I'm thinking 3 out of 10. If not, you know, actually Keemstar probably.
Again, it's just so messed up, man. It's so messed up.
Had it right.
Again, Keem, do better.
This distorted sound.
This part is just for you guys, you tier 3 subs. She has a boyfriend. Let me say that one more time. Dude, she has a boyfriend and you're fucking pathetic.
Yeah. Where is the evidence or the proof? I mean, she might have a boyfriend. Provide evidence or proof. When did we get to the standard on YouTube where you could just say something without actually providing evidence or proof, and then everyone believed you? How is this the standard now? What is going on? Okay, how are people just accepting this as fact? All right, if she has a boyfriend, prove it. Don't just say it. Prove it, or else no one should believe you. Now, like, I don't care if she has a boyfriend or not. I mean, some people might. I don't fucking know. But, I mean, it's the more... The fact that he is just making these claims without actually knowing if it's real or not. Dude, this guy is the Trump of YouTube. He's just saying shit because it fits his narrative rather than it actually being real or true.
I feel like touching on another point really quick, which is, after you guys get done donating to her, she goes and fucks someone else.
Nice!
Probably. Okay.
Yeah, the caption already sums it up, but I just want to throw a little bit more salt in your face. If you're actually a tier 3 sub, Fucking LOL.
Except it's really not. Kill this.
Pokimane isn't hot. She censors the internet because she has to maintain an image.
Okay, yeah, and this is the thesis of his video, and he starts it off attacking her looks. Like, wow, dude. Oh my god. This is like his thesis. This is his like overarching argument. This is the point that he's trying to make. And it's Pokimane isn't hot, and she censors the community or whatever.